joining. We are in Sochi for the next stage of the F1 season. Quick look at our driver standings. Currently have a 4-point lead over Lewis Hamilton. He's now my rival. And looking at our Constructors Championships, we are just 1 point behind. So we are in quite the battle. And a third, a first, and a first. Currently in this P1, P2, and P3. P1 and P2, I was the quickest car on the track. And in P3, I was the second fastest car with mediums. And
welcome back to Sochi. We're about to be joining the action down in the pit lane as the cars get ready to embark on their qualifying runs.
We did pretty well on mediums.
It always looked like the kind of track that asks an awful lot of the rear tyres, such as the frequency of low-speed exits.
Well, tyre management is key here, specifically the rears. It's all too easy to overheat and wear the rear tyres as they're punished out of the low-speed corners. Most teams won't be able to avoid some kind of issue here, especially the teams that are running less downforce.
Alright, so you're going to have to forgive me. I got a little bit of a chest congestion, but I'm pretty much better now. Might have a little cough or two here and there. So. Alright, let's go lay down a quick time. We're flying, man. I guess that works. I don't want to do that. Fuck. Alright, so I think that's good enough. We'll ride it, the car back down. We'll just have a nice peaceful drive. So there, I felt that was a pretty good lap, so that should get us the pole. We'll get in here and we'll start singing. So looking forward to the conditions of the race. Very sunny. Grosjean, kind of disappointed with that. He should be at least top 5.
The grid is all set then for the race tomorrow. But before we go, let's quickly remind ourselves of our top 3, who are a Haas, Rosberg and Lewis Hamilton. It's time to leave for now, but we'll be back tomorrow when the Grand Prix itself gets underway.
Toro Rosso having quite the day. I think our next upgrade will be the weight, and that should come through this race. Just blazing fast.
Hi, guess who? I've seen the team's expectations for the race, so I thought I'd pass them on and wish you luck. Take care.
So we just have to get a total of a little under 300 points from this race. I don't remember how much you normally get, but I would imagine it should be doable.
Good afternoon from Sochi as we prepare to get underway for the Russian Grand Prix. The championship battle has some time to go yet, but still expect no quarter to be given here on this circuit that made its debut in 2014 and has already seen some classic racing. Built on the shores of the Black Sea, the Sochi Autodrome is a 3.6-mile tour around some of the venues built for the 2014 Winter Olympic Games. Close barriers may make overtakes more challenging, but with 56% of the lap taken absolutely flat out, we certainly won't be wanting for pure speed. A fitting arena then to do battle at the pinnacle of motorsport. As the drivers complete their preparations down below us on the grid, one man who's no stranger to the pre-race pressure is Anthony Davidson, who joins me in the commentary box today. Great to have you with us, Ant. I'm sure you can tell us all about what goes through a driver's head before lights out.
But from the moment qualifying's over, you start to feel the adrenaline in your body build up and the buzz in your stomach as you anticipate the run down into turn one. It's all a bit like going into battle, and the unknown situation makes you nervous. Those pre-race nerves are a good thing. The day you don't have them means that you don't care anymore. And of course you have to make sure that all the procedures are second nature to you, so that they're not taking up too much of your capacity.
You've done well to put it on pole, but we've still got work to do. Trying to cover the inside line off the start.
So before the off, let's remind ourselves of yesterday's qualifying session with a look at the starting grid. It's Haas in pole position then, with Nico Rosberg alongside. Looking down the rest of the grid, we have Hamilton, Verstappen, Kimi Raikkonen and Vettel, Grosjean, Ricciardo, Sainz and Jenson Button, Kvyat, Haryanto, Fernando Alonso and Hülkenberg, Perez, Wehrlein, Valtteri Bottas and Felipe Massa, Magnussen and Palmer, Marcus Ericsson and Felipe Nasser starts from the back of the grid. Now it's almost time to lights out, so let's go down to the track.
Yeah, tire wear here, I noticed. So there's just one mandatory tire, so the one-stop races are definitely what we're going to do. If I started on sauce, probably could do it in one. It's definitely can go the entire way on mediums, without a doubt. So 27 laps. Give half a lap extra. I don't really think we'll need it. Yeah, we'll give ourselves a full lap extra. But it's better to be safe than sorry. So we'll go ahead and get right into it. It should be a great race for second. Oops. We'll just well, I guess we'll have to start the whole freaking race. Something happened to our line. Oh, there's debris all over the track. We will check that out. Some kind of incident over there.
So the gap to our teammate is 10.1 seconds.
more updates.
Copy that.
Grosjean moving up to third. That's good news.
Okay, distance to teammate 15.0 seconds. Okay, the gap behind is 12.3 seconds. Window is now open. Roman has just entered the pits. Roman in the pits.
This should be good for him. He should be able to come out pretty quick ahead of these guys. Or at least with them. I think he'll make up some pretty good ground on Rosberg, who's already catching him.
Low chance of rain now. If the situation changes, we'll let you know. Okay, we're ready for you. Box this lap.
That's not how you make your pit lane entry.
Complete program. Okay, stand clear of the right lane exit. So penalty for dangerous driving if you crossing onto the track. Rosberg's in first place.
I'm pretty sure I just let I did that without any lead laps, so I'm still leading all the laps. So that's pretty cool. Remain up to third, under 3 seconds behind Rosberg. Wow, I did not mean to do that.
To our teammate is 20.3 seconds.
Every sector he's taken out about a tenth, so should be looking pretty good. What the heck was that? You just shut off. Oh yeah, that. It's weird. I wouldn't have thought that little bit, but it really feels like crazy. What is going on? It could just be my controller. I'm gonna plug my controller in. because it's acting very weird. Okay, maybe it was just the controller. Alright, well, that's better. I don't know what was going on with my controller, but it's a lot better now. Welcome everybody's tuned in. Roman looks like he stopped catching Rosberg now. But we'll take a podium. He's going for a run at him now. He's just got to get within that DRS zone, so once that happens, then so he's only really 2.7 out.
measuring signs. They've got a serious car issue. It looks like they're retiring. Someone's got a point of view. There's a yellow flag ahead. We shouldn't see any rain, but if a storm front does appear, we'll let you know. So the gap to our teammate is 26.1 seconds. The gap behind us is 22.1 seconds.
Another dominant showing by our team. I am disappointed that Grosjean isn't to that level yet where he can pass for second, but Rosberg and Hamilton are no slouches. Curious to see where exactly Roman is. See how many of these lap cars I can pass. Coming into Sochi, I wasn't really that confident. I didn't really know how we were going to do. Obviously, this is a pretty big statement win. This almost just hit the wall like a blithering idiot.
DRS will be offline. There's a fault with the rear wing system. Stay out. We can work on a fix remotely.
What? What is going on? I have to watch this back. I don't really understand what he said. I don't know if everyone's DRS is offline or just ours. It's a good thing this is a close race then. To be when you want to have your problems. A good solid race by us.
Nice work. That's P1. Race win. Well done.
Brilliant stuff from Haas today. What a superb victory.
Really dominated.
And I have to wonder, Anthony Davidson, just what set them apart from the competition here.
Well, I think the track conditions just really suited their car today. Wind, track temperature, you name it. These cars come alive when the tyres are just at the right temperature. So the more easily you can keep them there, the better your race tends to go. And that's exactly what happened. Their car just looks so comfortable out there.
Smashing
There
Bell
aren't
is
many
just
teams,
thrilled
you know,
over
as
sixth
they
place
come out
win.
onto the podium now, who could do what Haas have managed to accomplish
And
here.
another
It's hard to
podium
believe
for
just
Haas.
how competitive they've already become.
Wow,
An amazing victory.
winning is kind of mangled.
And now let's take a look at the driver's standings. A strong race then for our championship leader. That's extended their advantage at the top of the standings. Now then, Anthony Davidson, who was your driver of the day?
Well, my driver of the day was Nico Hulkenberg. He did a cracking job moving through the field and just highlighting why he's so highly rated in the paddock.
On to the constructors then. Haas moved to the top of the table. Meanwhile, good work from Force India this weekend, who pushed themselves further up the order. Well, what a weekend that has been.
Look
Please
at
join us next time for another thrilling instalment of this Formula One season.
Danny Kvyat getting his first points of the season, I'm pretty sure. No, if Carlos Sainz, no, he started 22nd. Or actually started 9th, one of those. So they could have had 2 podiums. Terminal damage. Wow, lots of collision. Corner cutting from me. Mechanical failure, so not to really check into that. But definitely want to check in that. Check the replay. Oh, wow. Oh my gosh. What a crash. Let's get on board of that. Alright, I don't know who that is, but I'll do this in slow motion. It's a big contact in the slide, locks up the brakes. And, oh man. Not typically what you want to see, folks. See how bad the damage is here. Ooh, pretty solid hit. I'll just take a ride with him one more time. Off the start here and call that a day. How is that not a full course caution? That's what I want to know. But regardless, let's take a look at the
this round of
points.
the World Championship, here's how things
Take a
look in the
big
drivers'
lead.
table. Our current points leader
Romain
extends their lead at the top of the
and
championship
Rosberg
after a very good
close a
result here
little
today.
bit on
Moving on to the
Hamilton.
driver of the day then. Anthony Davidson, who would
Okay,
you go for?
Hulkenberg
Well, I'm going to say
jumping right
Nico
up there
Rosberg
with
today.
12 points.
It was probably one of his best drives this season, and I was thoroughly impressed.
And now let's take a look at the constructors' standings. Haas moved to the top of the table. Meanwhile,
9-point
good
lead.
work from Force India this weekend, who pushed
Give it,
themselves
give it.
further up the order. There'll be
Round of
plenty more
applause
twists
for
and turns to come
Sierra
this
Force
season.
India.
I hope
What a
you can join
great,
us at
what
the
a
next
great
race
little
to see
season they're
just who
having.
will come.
No podium, so he is getting obliterated. I don't know if we got enough for that. We don't. But we could go ahead and get that new engine power after that and really take a advantage over Mercedes. So we might do that. I will take this time to think about that, whether we want the engine power or the weight. So might just go with the weight because the power might hinder you under stuff. So next time is Circuit de Catalunya. So we will go ahead there and try and pick up another victory and make it a 4 out of 5, 4 in a row. Great start to the season. Maybe Romain can pick up his first win of the season. That would be excellent as well. Last year we went ahead and won there as well. Then Monaco. And then we'll be all caught up with the actual F1 season. I'm going to go ahead of them. But I still, that's more to think about. But thank you guys for tuning in. Have a good night. And see you next time.